Factsverse presents 16 Crazy Ways Immigrants Tried to Sneak Into the Country. Number 1. Car's Hidden Compartment. This is one of the unfortunate times immigrants were caught trying to sneak into another country. In August 2015, 3 African men squeezed into a hidden compartment in their car so that they could enter a Spanish territory located in North Africa. When they were found by customs officials, they were in critical condition due to the cramped space and the heat and exhaust fumes that were entering their hiding place. 2 other people were found in a false bottom that was built into the car. Luckily, they were healthy when they were caught. Number 2. Non-Factory Floor. In October 2010, the U.S. Customs and Border Protection Agency arrested a man from Colorado. He was caught trying to smuggle 2 illegal aliens in his Chevy Trailblazer. When the man was pulled over, agents searched his truck when they found a 31-year-old male and a 19-year-old female, both from Mexico. The truck was modified with a special sheet metal compartment between the floor and the undercarriage. Number 3. Hidden Compartments in a Car. It seems that many people trying to enter countries illegally are making hidden compartments in their cars. Spanish police found these 2 men hidden in compartments underneath the car in March 2016. To get the men out, police had to remove the bumper from the car. Sadly, one of the men in the vehicle did not make it. Police speculated that he passed away due to the toxic gases entering the compartment, starvation, dehydration, heat exhaustion, or a combination of all of them. Number 4. Human Cargo Stowaway Compartments. In March 2009, 2 immigrants were found by the police who were in the false bottom of a car. They were trying to enter Marlar in Spanish North Africa. They were caught during Operation Gull, which was started to dismantle human smuggling in the city. By the time the operation was complete, 21 people were arrested. Number 5. Smuggling Children. Smuggling people over the border isn't just for adults. The man in this photo was caught by border agents. After he was pulled over and detained, the police opened the trunk where they found the man's 3 children. He told agents that he would have done anything to give his children a better life, and this was the best way that he knew how. Number 6. Hidden Under the Hood. In May 2012, immigration officers in Bari pulled a car over because the driver and the passenger appeared nervous. They had just arrived from Greece when they were pulled over. When the officers checked under the hood, they found a man squashed between the engine and the grill of the car. When he was taken from the car, he was semi-conscious. According to officials, the conditions were awful. He had a blanket and a cushion to be more comfortable and a bottle of water. It was a very dangerous way to illegally enter a country. Number 7. Hidden in the Seats. This man was so desperate to get into a country illegally that he decided to turn himself into a seat. The inside of the seat was ripped out and the man got inside, becoming the seat. It is a very ingenious way to smuggle yourself into the country. However, he was caught by border agents. Number 8. Hidden in the Dashboard. This is one of the most dangerous ways to smuggle yourself into another country. The woman in this photo removed most of the components under the dashboard and squeezed herself in. All she had with her was a bottle of water to stay hydrated during the trip. If the driver would have rear-ended the car in front of them, the situation could have turned deadly. Some people will go to any lengths to get into a country illegally. Number 9. Hidden Behind the Backseat. The man in this photo ripped apart the back seat so they could hide inside so they could be smuggled over the border. Unfortunately for them, immigration officers are always looking for people trying things such as this one to get into the country. The men were taken from the inside of the seat and taken directly to jail. Number 10. Disguised as Marines. In March 2011, a group of men wearing U.S. Marine uniforms and a U.S. government license plate drew suspicion when they got to the U.S. Border Patrol checkpoint east of San Diego. They were asking too many questions at the border, which made the officials suspicious. All of the men had military-style haircuts, and their name tags all said Perez. In the end, 13 immigrants were arrested. Number 11. Caught with an X-ray scanner. More and more people are getting smuggled into the country in trucks with false sides, tops, and bottoms. It's also a popular way to smuggle drugs into the country. This truck was stopped for inspection, and when it was scanned, border officials found 7 people stashed in the truck along with a great deal of cocaine. Number 12. Hiding in the dashboard 2. In June 2011, a man from Saudi Arabia wanted to smuggle a Russian girl from Dubai to Riyadh. When police pulled the car over, they found the woman stuffed into the dashboard. Clearly, comfort is not an issue when you're being smuggled. It took quite a while for the officers to safely remove the girl from the dashboard, and they were both arrested. Number 13. The human seat. The man in this photo got himself on a seat crossing the border. Actually, he found himself inside of a seat on a van that was crossing the border. After removing the inside of the seat, he became the seat. Unlike the other seat man on this list, he didn't have someone sitting on him during the whole trip. Unfortunately for the man, border officials caught on to the plan and arrested him. Number 14. Hidden under the hood. The men in this photo believed that hiding under the hood would be a much better idea than hiding in the trunk. The men were spread out over the engine and other parts under the engine. Number 15. 3 aliens locked in a trunk. In July 2015, U.S. Border Patrol agents in Pine Valley, California pulled over a car driven by U.S. citizens and found 3 illegal aliens in the trunk. When the K-9 unit conducted a sniff of the vehicle, they alerted the agents to something suspicious in the trunk. They found 2 women and 1 man inside, and they were sweating due to the high temperature and the lack of ventilation. The car was seized, and all of the occupants of the car were arrested. Number 16. Speaker box hiding spot. U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers were working at the Otay Mesa port when they arrested a man who was transporting a man over the border hiding in a speaker box in the trunk of the vehicle. The driver, a U.S. citizen, was immediately arrested, and the man in the speaker box, who was from Mexico, was held as a material witness. Subscribe for more.